The theme of the State in Food and Agriculture report is investing in agriculture for a better future. Now this is a very important topic in our view because we face enormous challenges over the coming decades. We have to feed a growing world population which would reach something like 9 billion people in 2050. We still have large pockets of undernourishment, hunger and poverty around the world. There is widespread agreement that investment in agriculture is important and necessary to solve these problems. What the report does is discuss the issue, what can we do to make these investments happen so we can start solving these problems that we're still faced with. People often think about investment, that's something that's done by big companies or corporations or by governments. In reality, the most important investors in agriculture are farmers themselves. Hundreds of millions of farmers worldwide who invest in things like purchasing equipment, machinery, building irrigation ditches, making other improvements to their lands, planting trees, raising livestock, even acquiring new skills. All this is investment, and these are things that are done by millions of farmers all over the world and helps make them more productive. This is the most important source of investment in agriculture. So we have to make farmers central to any strategy for enhancing investments in agriculture. They often invest in a very unfavorable environment where government policies are not helpful. They need a conducive environment. They need good governments, rule of laws. They need secure property rights. They need good infrastructure, public services. Without these things, farmers will not invest enough to help us overcome the problems of hunger and food insecurity. Well, we have tried to estimate the magnitude of investment by both farmers and governments, and we find that investments by farmers are probably at least 4 times as large as investment made by the governments of their countries. In terms of government investment, there's no doubt that one thing that has very high payoffs all over the world and historically over time is investment in agriculture research and development. There is no doubt this is the highest payoff, and there is significant underinvestment of this. Governments tend to invest far too little in agriculture research and developments. Other areas that are really important and critical are things like investment in infrastructure, particularly rural roads, feeder roads that allow farmers to get to markets and get access to inputs. Other areas are things like education, really things that are beyond agriculture but are very important also for fostering agricultural development.